I've already shared over 30 new releases coming out this fall, but I recently found 5 more coming out this month that I'm really excited for, so let's talk about them. The first one is Dating After the End of the World by Geneva Rose. This one actually came out on the 1st, so she's already out, and she is available on KU, which is where I'll be reading it. This one is about our FMC who grew up with a prepper as a dad, and she kind of always hated it, so when she turned 18, she moved away. Unfortunately for her, and I guess the rest of the world, a zombie apocalypse type event ends up happening, and she's forced to return to her prepper dad, who is the only one prepared. But when she actually gets there, she finds out that her dad is actually like hunkered down with some of the locals as well. One of them is her bully from high school, and this is a romance. So like I said, I will be downloading that to my Kindle immediately. The next one I'm also so stinking excited for. This one is The Ordeals by Rachel Greenlaw. This one does release on the 7th, so tomorrow, and this one is a romantasy debut. This one features our FMC who is trying to escape her controlling uncle, and to do so she ends up applying for this like elite academy for magic wielders, but to gain entry she will have to compete against other illusionists, botanists, and alchemists in a series of brutal trials that many hopefuls don't survive. There is nothing I love more in a fantasy than a competition. Next up we have Blind Date with a Werewolf by Patricia Briggs, and this is going to be released on the 21st. This one is about a werewolf who anonymously gets gifted 5 blind dates. I don't know how you gift a blind date, but I'm intrigued. And then the 4th one on the list is a little bit of a wild card for me. This is The 10-Year Affair by Erin Sommers, and this one is also being released on the 21st. This one is basically about 2 people who meet at a baby group, and they're both like individually married with obviously a child, but they end up like really hitting it off. And although they're both against having an affair, the synopsis says that they have obvious chemistry. And the thing that's actually really intriguing me about the story is it sounds like we might get a dual timeline kind of situation, like one where they do decide to have the affair and then another where they don't. And then last but certainly not least, we have Our Vicious Oaths by N.E. Davenport, and this one's going to be released on the 28th. And this one is about our FMC who is a warrior who, in quotes, believes her greatest strength is leading her squadron of elite winged serpent flyers. So already I'm interested. And the rest of the synopsis basically talks about her being forced to marry the High King, which she does not want to do. So kind of like in a moment of rebellion, she ends up going out for like one more wild night and ends up hooking up with a stranger who ends up also being a kind of like lower king, I guess, like not the High King, he's like just a different king, but he ends up like kind of using her to get to the High King by essentially holding her hostage. Another thing that I absolutely love, especially in a romance situation, is a forced proximity. So I am super excited about this book as well. And with that, those are the additional 5 releases that I have for October. Let me know if any of these books have been on your list, if you're planning on reading any of them. Honestly, I went into October thinking I was going to read like a ton of horror and scary books, and honestly all I want to read are books like the ones I just mentioned.